There's a lot of talk about big changes to Social Security as now is the time with the presidential election coming up, as President Biden urged to make a big plan for Social Security. But what did President Biden just say? I'm going to play the video clip. You're not going to want to miss that, as President Biden teeing up the plan for Social Security has a big opportunity to go big on it. I'm going to let you know what he said there. He might have come a little short, as Democrats are rallying behind the narrative saying that Republicans are going to cut Social Security. But I'm going to let you know exactly what Republican nominees are saying about Social Security, their plans to increase or decrease. You're not going to want to miss what is said there. Also, when it comes to letters being sent, urgent letters actually, looks like the SSA has messed up again, as the Social Security Administration has underestimated the amount of clawbacks that are going to happen. Looks like it's 1 million more than what they said in the October hearing, which is not good. That means more people are getting letters and clawbacks are being done by the SSA. So I got some really important updates here. If you're on SSI, SSDI, or receive any type of Social Security check, you're going to want to watch this video all the way through, as I got a lot of important updates for you, and I'll give you some other important updates as well. Before I dive into the main content, if you appreciate these Social Security updates, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more Social Security updates. And if you or anyone you know is looking to increase your credit score, got my details down in the comments below from my company Wise Sense. All right, let's get into it here. Social Security clawbacks hit million more people than agency told Congress. So just when we thought that the Social Security Administration couldn't become more incompetent, looks like they just did, and surprised people even more. So the Social Security Administration has demanded money back from more than 2 million people a year, more than twice as many people as the head of the agency disclosed at an October congressional hearing. So less than 2 months ago, there was a hearing. I played video clips from that, as Congress grilled the Social Security Administration about these clawbacks, about people given maybe tens of thousands of dollars, some over $100,000. Now the SSA wants it back. Now, I'm not sure if the head of the Social Security Administration of that meeting knew that he was off by an entire million amount of people. Now, this is a big deal because Acting Commissioner Kalolo Kijakazi read aloud from the document during the hearing, but repeatedly left out an entire category of beneficiaries displayed on the paper as well. The document indicates the fallout from Social Security overpayments and clawbacks is much wider than acknowledged under the direct questioning from a House Ways and Means Committee that oversees the federal agency. So, was this incompetence? Was this planned to not freak out Congress and freak out the public more? Well, we're not really sure. There's probably going to be another hearing, but yet no action being taken when it comes to Social Security. So, not sure what's going to happen here. But as we're getting closer to the presidential elections, we're starting to see certain narratives resurface and new narratives born when it comes to increasing Social Security benefits or decreasing Social Security benefits, as is the narrative from the Democrats, claiming that the Republicans are trying to slash or cut Social Security benefits for over 70 million Americans. Well, is this working? I'm going to give you the video clip, a couple of video clips here. First, of uh, Speak Hakeem Jeffries. Sorry, I just blanked out for a moment. Take a look at this video clip right here of what he has to say about Republicans and Social Security.
We haven't had that conversation within the House Democratic Caucus family, and so I'm not going to get out ahead of that discussion. But there are real concerns that any so-called commission being backed by the extreme MAGA Republicans is part of a backdoor way of trying to gut Social Security and Medicare. Because what we've seen year after year, in fact, decade after decade, is that the House Republican agenda is pretty clear. Slash Social Security, end Medicare as we know it, and blow up the Affordable Care Act. And from time to time, including most recently by the former insurrectionist in chief, say the quiet part out loud. And so there'll be some concerns relative to any proposal being backed by the House Republicans, but there are members in good faith on our side of the aisle who do want to have a discussion about making sure that Social Security and Medicare can continue to be an important part of the fabric of the great American dream, and to ensure that we can continue to be fiscally responsible as we provide for the needs of the American people.
Minority House Leader Hakeem Jeffries going off the narrative that Republicans continue to try to slash Social Security benefits. Is that true, though? Let's do a little fact check about what's going on with that, as Biden is urged to go big on Social Security as a way to beat Trump as well as other Republican nominees. So President Biden had this big opportunity to go big, and what does he do? Take a look at this video clip right here.
Their plan would cut Social Security benefits. I thought we had this, they agreed not to do this a couple times, but they're back at it. Benefits, average benefit cut would be 13% for people.
President Biden going off the same narrative. Is this narrative working? Let me know your thoughts on this. Constantly hearing that Republicans are going to slash Social Security benefits without any proven facts. Well, let's take a look at this. Fact check. Biden says Republicans plan to cut Social Security by 13%. Is this true? As we've heard many times before throughout the year from President Biden as well as others, I feel like this was a missed opportunity. President Biden rarely gets to talk about Social Security, especially since he made the big promise of $200 more for every Social Security recipient before he was president. Now that he's president, he did not follow through with that promise. I feel like this was a missed opportunity since he rarely talks about Social Security. But President Biden said Republicans intend to chop Social Security, saying, I thought Republicans agreed not to do this a couple of times, but they're back at it. Average benefit cut would be 13%. Is this true? Let's go with this article, see about the fact check. So, saying this, their plan would cut Social Security benefits. I thought Republicans agreed not to do this a couple of times, but they're back at it, and the average benefit would be cut 13%. So, about 67 million Americans this year will receive Social Security payments totaling about $1 trillion. Many older Americans rely on benefits to pay their basic living expenses. People can start receiving Social Security retirement benefits at age 62, but full benefits kick in when they turn 67. So Social Security is funded through the payroll tax. That revenue is put into trust funds to pay for current beneficiaries. These trust funds could be depleted as early as 2032 if further action is not taken. That could mean that about a decade, monthly checks could be reduced by 23%. But because of its widespread among older Americans, who usually have the highest voter turnout, Social Security has been long known as the third rail of politics. Many politicians in both parties are reluctant to broach major structural changes. So, what is it? Let's go over what was said here. So, what Republican study committee proposed? The 167 fiscal year 2024 budget proposal, the Republican Study Committee backed some changes to Social Security structure that said it would preserve the program's fiscal health. The group said it would make modest changes in the benefit formula for individuals who are not near retirement and are on the income scale's higher end. It also said it would make modest adjustments to the retirement age for full benefits to account for increases in life expectancy. And the budget said it would phase out auxiliary benefits for high earners. So would the proposal cut Social Security benefits as Biden said? Here's the fact check. The proposal would cut benefits at least for some people. In its proposed budget, the Republican Study Committee emphasized its proposal does not cut or delay retirement benefits for any senior in or near retirement. And Biden did not repeat this caveat. However, the flip side of the group's pledge is that younger Americans would see reductions under the group's plan. In an analysis of the proposal for PolitiFact, the committee responsible federal budget, a fiscally hawkish group that tracks budget matters, said it is generally true that an increase in the full retirement age is roughly equivalent to an across-the-board cut in benefits. So basically, when it says here that is it going to cut? Yes, in the sense that raising the full retirement age would technically cut benefits. So I went through all that. Just wanted to show you the facts, let you know exactly what's going on. If you appreciate these type of videos where I show you the facts, show you the video clips, so I'm not making anything up, showing you the sources, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So that is what President Biden said. But what are Republicans actually saying that they want to do? Well, Trump's Republican challengers offer Social Security solutions. So two 2024 contenders, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie and South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, former governor, each said they would support raising the retirement age for Social Security benefits. Neither would give a specific number. So when it comes to the plan proposed that technically cut Social Security benefits, both Nikki Haley and Chris Christie are for that. So when it comes to cutting the benefits, technically, yes, by raising the retirement age, it is cutting the benefits, and Republican nominees support that. Let me know your thoughts on all this down in the comments below. Do you agree on raising the retirement age for younger people, I guess kind of like me, not for older people who are in retirement or near retirement? It's getting really complicated, and it's going to get a lot more interesting as we get closer to the presidential elections. I'll keep you updated on all what's said about Social Security and some other important facts. That is all the news that I have for you today to hopefully brighten your day a bit. Here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, I want to tell you the one thing that you can do to yourself. Be kind, be smart, and also you have to be kind to your mommy, your daddy, or your brother, or sister, or anything that you want. And also you have to be kind to yourself.
If you're curious about the double payments and wondering if you are getting to get a double Social Security payment for the month of December, you're going to want to click this video up here as I have really important details to share with you. So click that video now and I'll see you in that video. Also, I go over a hearing where Representative Boebert really lays into the Social Security head at a hearing. So you're going to want to click that video now and I'll see you in that video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.